As Constable McCaffrey, the Ontario Provincial Police, East Region S.A.V.E. unit. I've been part of that unit since 2006. Sometimes we get asked, how can I help? You know, how can the public help us? And we've done really well in that area. So we've engaged the Snowmobile clubs, we've engaged the ATV clubs, and so now we have buy-in with them, with our stakeholders, and that allows us to meet and greet with people and further our educational message. But as far as the average person on an average day, just be patient with us. Like I said, we're not here to ruin your fun. We just want you to get home safely and make it back to your loved ones. So generally everybody has someone waiting at home for them. We want you to get back to them. So we're just asking for some patience while we do a really quick check, and then we get you on your way. The biggest challenges we face as a S.A.V.E. team member is probably the weather. It doesn't seem like it's always on our side. It's either way too hot or it's way too cold. There's rain, there's wind. There's a few days a year where you're like, oh, this weather is perfect. I love this. I love being outside. And then, you know, the next day you're covered in black flies and mosquitoes. So that's one of the challenges. The other challenge is the actual terrain. We don't always go where there's paved roads. So you can be out in the water with 4, 5, 6 foot swells one day, and then you're ATVing through some forest running from black flies and mosquitoes the next day. And then, you know, eventually you get to the snowmobiling, and yeah, for the most part, nice groomed trails until something goes awry, and then we have to go off the trail and look for people, and you're digging your snowmobile out, and yeah, lots of fun. But overall, it's a great job. But yeah, the weather, the environment, the terrain, those are our biggest challenges. How do I know what I need to do? How do I know what I need to wear? There's several options out there. Google is definitely your friend, but talk to local clubs, get engaged with the local club in your area. So there's many places in Ontario that have different snowmobile, different ATV clubs. There's tons of resources online. Transport Canada covers off everything marine. So if you're looking for safety gear, what do you need on your boat, look up Transport Canada Boat Safety Guide. It's great, and it's what I use on the water. It's basically, I'll pull up alongside and we'll go through that guide. I'm like, check. Beyond that, you can reach out to your local police detachment, and if they don't have the answer, they know how to get in touch with someone from the S.A.V.E. unit. You can engage us somewhat on social media. We do accept social media messages, sorry. We have unfortunately had to turn off our comments, but that doesn't preclude you from reaching out to us on there. Quite often our major media guy will send me an email from someone that reached out over social media, and we can respond and answer the questions. So it's not that difficult. It just takes a few minutes, and we'll get back to you with the information you need or where you can find that information. I have one message before I leave. Wear your life jacket. There's been way too much loss this year. I think we're about double what we were this time last year. So again, I'm pleading. Just wear your life jacket. Wear your helmet. Do everything as well as you can just to maintain your safety and that of others. So if you're on your boat, be responsible, because you are responsible. Make sure that there's life jackets for everyone. Make sure that they're wearing them. You know, I have this full uniform on, and I still wear my life jacket. So if I can do that and still do my job comfortably, then I'm pretty sure that you can put on a life jacket and go fishing or go boating and have fun with it. I'd much rather that than the alternative. So talking about life jackets, there is a piece of legislation working its way through the provincial legislation, and it all pertains to a young child that unfortunately got ejected from a vessel several years ago, and it is looking at mandatory wear for children under a certain age. If you get a chance, Google Joshua's Law, Ontario, read the story again, and then think about that every time you go out on your boat and you're looking around for life jackets. It's heartbreaking, and it is kind of spurring that legislation to maybe make mandatory wear for young children. It's sad that I'm sitting here saying that we need a law for mandatory wear. People come up, put the life jackets on.